Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got, what we got over here, man? We got, we got 50 Cent with the kick out, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting you on the street, man. We got, folks accusing Blueface of bullying, man. We got some house arrest rules being updated for NBA YoungBoy, man. Young M.A. with a message, man. Who else we got? We got Morant. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey, yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap. Go on and give it a tap. And a subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Yo, check this out, man. Yo, Morant. The tour has begun. Right? The tour has begun. You know what tour I'm talking about. Morant has provided an explanation on the gun that found itself twerking in his hand. He stated the following. Hey, yo, take a listen.
You at the spot, Shotgun Willie's. I've been there. You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Well, the gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake, and I can see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes. But in the future, I'm gonna show everybody who Ja really is, what I'm about, and change this narrative.
The interviewer was like, you was at the spot, Shotgun Willie's. We've all been there. I'm like, what's this we business? We've all been there. We've all had lap dances, private room, paid for special attention. We've all had Candy, Tina, Heaven, and who could forget Hell and her services. But Ja, the big question is, whose gun did you twerk? Was it yours? Will you snitch? Can you give us a name, Mr. Morant? The name of the person who... look. Morant was like, yo, the gun wasn't mine. The name of the person who owns the gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. Didn't we see you dancing, sir? It's not who I am. I don't condone violence. You might as well have said he hunts. He might as well have said it was a hunting pistol. He said he's going to show you who he is. You know what I'm saying? Cut to Black Panther's mother screaming out, show him who you are. And look, real talk, I pray he can course correct, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, like, he's got to do about 7 good actions to undo the foolishness that went down. Wait, did I say 7? I might have meant 28. 28 philanthropic actions. You know what I'm saying? To properly course correct. Because that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? If you do something bad, then you need about 7 actions to undo that. That's what they say. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what they say. At least in people's minds. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do a couple of things, man. You know what I mean? The producer Diplo has stated that he has received oral from another gentleman, but he's not gay because he didn't make eye contact. Sir, that's not how that works. We reported to you yesterday that folks expressed concern about young M.A. in the barber chair. All right, now some folks were slow enough to crack jokes, right? But most folks, I think, had prayer emojis, largely due to the fact that her eyes look relatively yellow, which could be an indication that she may have been having complications with her liver or the kidneys, or one of those things might be the issue, okay? Now, folks tried to clap at the barber, like his fault, but he responded by saying, let me see what he said. He said, I had it over here, man. Oh, what did he say, man? Come on, can you pull it up, bro? Can you do this, son? He said, y'all got so much to say, as if I'm trying to embarrass my dog. She reposted my video. If she didn't want me to record, she would have told me, y'all don't know our bond, nor our friendship. What y'all need to do is just send your prayers for her, and that's that. She didn't have a haircut in a month, and she wanted me to bring her haircut back to life, which I did. Thank you, sis, for coming and rocking with me like always. Now, Young M.A. posted that phrase, that post. She reposted his post. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then she added, "We blessed. Don't let that get to you, Blooder." And I told you it was like 4 months. Okay. Now, Because, he said in a month. So she's like, nah, man, it's been about 4 months. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to lie about it now, sir. Okay. Now, she also added her own message. She sent out a message. Okay. And her message read, let's see what it says here. Come on, man. Can we get to come on? Do I need a new phone? Do I need a new phone? My screen is going to go black now. Is this what we're doing? Thank you. But, because I'm looking at my phone trying to read what the joint said. It says, as many of my supporters know, I've been dealing with various personal health issues the last few years. I recently was hospitalized and was successfully treated for several conditions. I'm doing better now. We'll take some time, but I'm on the road to recovery and look forward to the future. I'm in good spirits and everything will be explained in the music. Plus documentary. Love y'all, MAB. Don't worry, I'm good. Bless up. Oh, thank God she got good handwriting and grammar. You know what I'm saying? Like grammar, whatever. You know what I mean? Because trying to read some of these other rappers' posts, man, that joint was atrocious. I was like, this is a product of public school. You know what I'm saying? They could barely read. Like, they could barely read. They could barely write. Well, let me not say that. Now, look. As you already know, what's my time looking like? Okay. As you already know, NBA YoungBoy was on house arrest because of a gun charge that he picked up in his hometown of Baton Rouge, man. You know what I'm saying? The man was put on house arrest and was allowed to relocate to Utah as part of his supervised release. Now, the judge has removed the conditions of his release that didn't allow him more than 3 visitors or any visitors between the hours of 9 and 7, okay? But I think wisdom would dictate that he don't change a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when something is successful or something is working or something is good, don't cuff with it. Now, there are times when, like, the wave is over and now you gotta pivot. You gotta know when to pivot. But if it ain't time to pivot, don't cuff with you know what I'm saying? Don't cuff with the formula. I never, look, the way we did the channel from the beginning is the way we doing it now, and we ain't switching up not a jot, not a tittle. You said titty? I said tittle. You know, it's the faintest stroke of the whatchamacallit in the Hebrew writing. Well, let me do my shout outs real quick, okay? Let me do my shout outs. I think I got a couple shout outs out there. All right, look. Shout out to Tory Wade. Tory Wade said, the individuality of the unborn was evident in 1999 when a Tennessee surgeon had just completed an operation on an unborn baby and was about to close the incision in the mom's abdomen. Before he could do so, the child punched his arm through the incision and grasped the doctor's hand. The finger. A photo of this event ended up on magazine covers and television sets around the world. The question is, who grabbed the doctor's finger? So I think here, the argument that Tory is making is that when that fetus grabbed that finger, would you say it was a person that did the grabbing? You know what I'm saying? You know, my sister used to work in an abortion clinic. Yeah, man, I'll be drinking bottles of caffeine water. Cans. My sister used to work in an abortion clinic, and she used to tell me that in the garbage cans, you understand what I'm saying? What she would see in the garbage cans is parts. Now, I don't think she had any reason to lie. That wasn't really like, she wasn't the type of person to just be lying, you know what I mean? But that's what she told me. She told me like there'll be body parts in the damn garbage cans. You know what I'm saying? Which is insane to me. I don't know. Well, thank you, Tori, for that information. That's just let folks know this is what, you know what I'm saying? And we know a larger number of abortions affect certain populations of people more than others. You do know that, right? And do you know what populations of people it affects? You know what I'm saying? Taj Maddox said, get a dog and boom. Best friend? Taj, no. Because last night, my dog shat. Not last night, the night before last night. My dog shat on my stairs. The top two, the second and the third step. My dog shat on those steps, and I did not know it. It's only, thank goodness, for my olfactory system, right? I think that's what it's called. I smelt it going down the stairs, and I just missed it. God, heaven forbid, I stepped on the shat and smudged it into the carpet. I would have killed the dog. You know what I'm saying? I went just short of doing that. You like, what did you do to the dog? You heard me. Black Da Vinci said, I appreciate you speaking on alcohol abuse in this video, Celeb. Oh, really? Look, I felt honored to be able to speak to folks. Black Da Vinci said, it had so much of an impact on me. that I poured a bottle down the drain that I just bought today as I type this. The words of encouragement and reminder that I needed. Remind you I drink daily like clockwork. I'm 31 years old and I know it's very unhealthy and can and will lead to my early demise if I let it. Not proud of it. Thank you, King. Yo, Black Da Vinci, man, prayers up for you, man. I hope you can, I hope you have more moments where you have mad strength like you did yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta, when you're trying to kick a habit, you almost need like a variety of strategies to try to kick a habit, in my opinion. Right? Because after a while, when you keep thinking of the strategy that worked, after a while, like it almost loses its effect, like its efficacy. You know what I mean? And so now you need to switch over to another strategy. So try to get as many strategies as possible to try to kick any habit y'all have. You know what I'm saying? A bad habit, that is. It might be a statement that somebody said. It might be a couple of things that you could think about, man. A lot of people's lives change because they have children. So children can help make you know what I'm saying? Make a lot of different decisions. You see what I'm saying? That'll help you out. So shout out to you, Black Da Vinci, man. Prayers up for you so that, you have more moments of strength. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High admires that. I think he loves that. You know what I'm saying? He knows that you're weak. Like all of us are weak. You know what I mean? Like physically, like our bodies, man. We're made out of dust, man. He knows our frame. He knows that we're dust. He knows that we're weak. And those moments where we exhibit strength, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Check this out. Auntie Pee Wee said, my mom always said, you put your socks on and you don't know who might have to take them off. That's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's in reference to the statement that I made yesterday about, you know what I'm saying, putting on your socks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go check yesterday's video. BMG Smoke a Lot said, yo, man, I swear, Celeb, even though I'm here tuning in every day while I'm at work, but you still make me feel welcome like a new watcher with your intro. Keep up the good work. Hey, yo, man, we appreciate that, man. That really means a lot, man. And I hope you always get that new watcher feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. But just every now and then, like, you might be able to say certain things with me. You know what I mean? And lastly, man, Mac BH410 said, yo, man, we your best friend, man. We the viewers tune in every day just to hear you, man. Keep blessing us with your opinion. Yo, man, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, we was talking about we don't have no best friends. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. I got people that be wanting to hang out and stuff like that. They be like, yo, man, let's hang out. But sometimes, like, if you don't really vibe with a person like that, then that just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? There are some people, like, I like them. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll be like, okay, I can see you be hanging out with you more often. And then some people I don't. You know what I'm saying? What we got over here, man? Do I got? Let me see. All right, look. We reported to you the train wreck relationship that is Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Now, you probably wonder why we always report on this couple. And honestly, it's because most of us are in relationships or want to be in relationships. And this relationship situation, relationship, anything dealing with this relationship is replete with cautionary tales, man. Blueface showed a video of clothes on the floor and stated that Chrisean was out of pocket for not doing the damn laundry. Now, source, please don't show any videos of the clothes on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you the link and just only show the clips. Well, I think it's only the what I'm gonna send you is only gonna be Chrisean's side. I don't want to show the Blueface side because I just don't want to show that. So don't show any of the laundry stuff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, take a look at what Chrisean had to say after Blueface did the whole laundry thing. Take a look.
Okay, so he leaves the laundry room and the closet. All I gotta do is wash the clothes. I am. But a bitch be mentally and physically drained. Who wants to clean up after a nigga that beats and cheats on them here and there and all that? Like, that is draining. Like, I'm gonna just pay someone else to do it. I'm never really home. We travel a lot. I be tired. I just want to lay down. I just want to lay down. If I make money for you every weekend, I just want to lay my down. What the? Oh my God, bro. And you still want to beef for what? I'll have the house clean in the next 2 hours. I promise you. I'm gonna call this lady right now.
I don't know what it is about that last post that he did that made her super upset. Anyway, she did not like that. Okay. Now, Blueface did have a response for Chrisean, and he said this. Matter of fact, No, I'm done. I don't have the clip for that. But what he said was like, "Yo, man, like, what I need to get a maid for? Like, I got a hoe." He said, "I got a hoe at home." You know what I'm saying? So he said, like, he's saying he wants something akin to some kind of a maid or something like that. I mean, like, you know, the whole thing is toxic. Here's what's weird to me: people will give folks their house, but won't give them $5. Are you understanding the logic I'm aiming at here, man? I mean, how you gonna give up access? How you gonna give up access to your body, right? You're gonna give somebody your whole person, but if someone else, like, if they asked you for like money, like, you won't give that. So what's more valuable now? Like the money, like the $5, the $10, $1,000, the $2,000 is more valuable than your body? Like your sexual, like you're running the risk of carrying a whole human for somebody else. And you question the little things they ask for. You like, Celeb, laundry ain't little. That's work. You know what I'm saying? With buns, you could just lay there. Well, yeah, that's true. You can just lay there. But I mean, listen, I hate to see people cry, man. Real talk. It breaks my heart. And I equally hate to see people bleed. You know what I mean? Wasn't it crazy when Blueface bust Chrisean over the head with that bottle? You like, that didn't that happen the other way around? Yeah, it did, didn't it? Listen. There's a part of me that says, whatever you tolerate, you accept. And we got to start looking at our presence as the prize. You know what I'm saying? Everyone shouldn't get unadulterated access to you. You know what I mean? Like whenever they want, however they want. People shouldn't have access to you on their terms. They should have access to you on your terms. And if they can't get access to you on your terms, then they shouldn't get the access. You see what I'm saying? We got to look at ourselves. I was talking to somebody yesterday, right? You like, oh, this is going on a little bit longer than it should. Ain't nobody begging you to stay. Listen, I was talking to somebody yesterday. He was telling me about going to the Dominican Republic. He was like, oh my gosh. This is what he said. He's saying, oh my gosh, they got the most beautiful people over there in the Dominican Republic. I was like, go on. I hear what you're saying. Go on. He says, Celeb, the reason why you got to go to the Dominican Republic is because a lot of the women that are in the Dominican Republic, they know that they're beautiful, and they walk with confidence. They walk with, like, you know what I'm saying? They exude confidence is what he was trying to tell me. But he was saying, like, they exude confidence because they know they're attractive. They know they're beautiful. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show you, like, a lot of us, we've been told that this is not beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your big lips ain't beautiful. Your nose isn't beautiful. Your hair isn't beautiful. Oh, this one got good hair and that one got bad hair because that hair is curly and the good hair is straight. We've been told all kinds of foolishness, so now we walk around feeling all, you know what I'm saying? So now even the most beautiful of us have to struggle with, like, these complexes. And this man said, them women don't got none of them issues. And as a result, they're confident. They come and they speak with you. It ain't like there's no concern or fear for rejection. And I don't know how much of that is accurate or not. You know what I'm saying? But I heard what he was saying, though. You know what I mean? And I think there's a part of that is on point. That when you gotta love you, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because I know there are mad Dominican women that may not feel that way about themselves in the Dominican Republic. But I think you got to understand where I'm trying to get with that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some kind of self-love. And if you don't have any self-love, then other people are not going to treat you as you should be treated. You see what I'm saying? And then there are people that'll prey on you. And I'm telling you, man, a woman that don't love herself, man, she's just a fish. She's like prey, man. You know what I mean? Like she's like a rabbit in the eyes of a carnivorous animal, man. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, y'all need to get y'all stats up too. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why dudes be killing women that leave them and stuff like that, because they stats are too damn low. You know what I mean? They be fighting over women as, oh, you leaving me, I'm gonna kill the dude, and you, bruh, your stats are low. You know what I'm saying? Get your stats up, bruh. And finally, I'm not feeling great right now. Check this out. My stomach is growling over here. Let me tell you something, man. I'm just looking at my messages, man. Someone tried to get rich on 50 Cent's dime. You know what I'm saying? But they underestimated, or as Bush Jr. would say, they misunderestimated 50's level of intelligence, okay? Look, how you work for the man you don't know the man? Well, come to think of it, I guess all of us do that. You know what I'm saying? That's all of us. Listen, Mitchell Green, the former brand management director at Le Chemin du Roi Champagne, got caught white-handed embezzling $2 million from Fifth's Branson Cognac Company. So 50 Cent shot him 9 times and told him, "Pay me my money." Look, that would have been quite a spectacle, right? But, 50 is past that stage. Look, shooting at people and trying to kill them, that's lower level dirty street ninja activity. You know what I'm saying? That don't seem to understand that progression is a good thing. 50 Cent sued the man and won $6.2 million in 2021. Mitchell hasn't paid yet. So 50 turned beast mode on his ass. You know what I mean? And is going after his house and his cars and everything else. Even his damn underwear, practically. 50 posted a quote. He said, "I think I'm going to put epoxy floors in this place. I'm going to keep it and his family pictures around. As a theme for the place. LOL." Close quote. You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to keep the man's pictures around. You know what I'm saying? Then he posted a picture of the man with his wife. Oh, it's such a sad thing. Then he goes, "I'm going to need you out of my house by Monday." Everybody should know, Monday for 50 is payday. I bet Mr. Green never saw in a million years that 50 Cent will be kicking him out of his house. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Should that man have known better? You know what I'm saying? What do you need to do? What do some of y'all say to yourselves to really build up your own self-esteem, man? You know what I'm saying? How do you build up your own self-esteem? You know what I'm saying? Do you build up your self-esteem based on how you look? You know what I mean? Like, why did getting a BBL become a trend, but not like saving money or investing and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do people do that? Where the hell did that question come from? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.